this is his flat walk, so you'll see me going back and forth in the saddle. But this goes downhill right here, and then that goes uphill. So that will make him trottier, and this will make him pacier.
Okay.
Just so you know. So when I ask for the foxtrot, he might come out of it over there and get it here, or we'll see if he does it at all. Okay, so this is your flat walk. So I'm not really doing anything with his head, because I'm going to try and make this easy. And then I'm going to get over there and go faster, and we'll just see which gait he does. Okay, so I'm going to ask him to go faster with his head up and just see what he does. So he hard trotted, so I just slowed down. So he gaits much better out there.
Okay.
So I gotta help him in here. So that's better.
I know, I tried to fix that. And you can cut that turn so he doesn't go under the tree. Yep, put your fingers a little bit more around the reins. Yep. And then just breathe in and out. If he stops, that's okay. We'll just start him again. Yep. So just get used to him. We don't need to gait yet. That looks good. Yep. Good. But also in sand, just so you know, if their stifles are weak, they'll give out more when they're in sand, because the sand doesn't give them grip, and it kind of, their legs twist and turn more in the sand. That's much better with your hands. But see, that's good. Now he's too slow, but that's all right. So let your rein go just a little tiny bit longer, because my arms are longer than yours. So you go a little bit more in the middle of the blue. So go even a little, yeah, that's it. Because that way it'll be hard. I mean easier for you. I kind of have monkey arms. Yeah, and then just breathe. And then just push your thumbs down a little bit. Yep. Nancy used to do that too, so she'll probably say something about the video. She'll be like, that's me. Yep. So on that side, I'm going to go a little bit closer to the fence, because we're cutting this side. And once we start gaiting, if it's that small, he won't go, because it'll be such a tiny turn. So like by this tree, you can cut, but everywhere else, let's try to stay closer to the fence. And if he takes you too close to the fence, think of turning his head into the fence, because it'll take his body away from it. Because everybody pulls the opposite way, and then their butt goes into it. So if he takes you close to the fence, pull his head left and push with your left leg to get him away from it. Yes. Yep, that was it. Perfect. Yeah, and then just keep your thumbs down. They don't have to be tight, just down so you're not hitchhiking. You're good. Yep. He's hoping you'll quit. Okay, so right now his head is fine for the flat walk. He can do it with it up like that, so we don't have to worry about it yet. So to give you less to do, all I want you to do is keep steering, but ask him to walk a little faster. Yep, but don't look down. Look where you want to go. Yep, and then just add your leg again. There you go. And look up. Don't look at his head. Yep, just ask him again. There you go. Now you're away from it. Good. So now think when you're ready, and if you're not ready, don't do it yet. But if you are, just think of walking faster for his flat walk. So just a little bit more leg. Yep, keep looking where you want to go, even if he goes the wrong direction. Yep, it's just your hands are doing it. He's getting a little confused. That's okay. Just try it again. And they can be longer if that's harder for you.
No, I feel like I don't have enough control.
So look up though. Yep, and then use your spurs. If you don't feel like you have enough control, then you just keep them shorter, but keep your thumbs down. That's it. Yep. Okay. So now try and go a little faster, because if you go faster, they usually stop screwing around so much. A little bit more. So you see his ears wiggling more. That's it. Yep. And then also, anywhere he's cutting in, think of leaning, you know, or if he's taken you to the fence, sorry, think of leaning in, because they'll follow your weight. So that's his flat walk, so that's good. Yep, just try to keep him going that speed because he slowed down on you. A little bit faster, just a tiny bit. That's good, yep. So again, his flat walk's not really fast.
No, he's really.
Yeah, but he moves out much easier on the trail than he does in here. You know, or if you just took him in here and I didn't ride him first, he'd probably move out faster too. But now he's like, I don't want to do this. So a tiny bit faster, see if you can get his ears wiggling more. There you go. Yep. And anytime he takes you to the fence, keep steering, but look where you want to go, because they know when you drop your eyes and stare at their head, they know they got you. Yeah, a little bit faster. Good. Now stop him. So whoa. Yep. Now give him a stretch and let him have a break. A little different, so you got to get used to him. Yep. But you're doing good. So remember, if he's going too close to the fence, lean a little bit towards me. Yep. You're doing better with your hands. Yeah. And then if you want to go faster and he's not, push your arms a little forward, because as you're steering, sometimes we're pulling on them and that's slowing him down. But that's a good flat walk. Yep. Lean back just a little with your body. Yeah. There you go. It's okay that he cut the turn. That's a good thing about being the round pen.
Okay, so when he's going off,
You're gonna push with this leg and pull. No, so when he's cutting in towards me, push with this leg to make him move over like a leg yield.
You? Like opposite of when.
You can leg yield him. So go forward, then relax your fingers a little bit. Yep, so still a little faster for his flat walk. Clock a little bit. And then try to be a little bit softer with your hands because he's keeping it down. So now add leg and just push your hands a little forward so he goes. Yeah, now his head's almost too tucked in, but you're not doing it, it's hips. Yeah, go a little bit faster. Yeah, and then your right spur keeps pushing on him, so if he's getting too close to the fence, it might be that right spur.
Should I take him off?
No, because you're going to need him to go. Because, you know, he's messing around with you some now. It'll be worse if those spurs aren't there. Okay, so now I want you to think of going a little bit faster. That's it. Yep. No faster than that. That's it. Yep.
Oh, faster?
No faster than that. Try it again. No. And if you feel him swishing his tail, it's just because you're hitting him with the spur a lot. So then stop trying to, you know, if he swishes his tail once you get going, try just to use your calf and not your heel. Okay, so right now he's flat walking, so ask him for a little bit more speed. Don't pull your hands down, that's better. Cluck a little bit or kiss. You're almost there. Keep after him. Again, he's tired. Keep going. He hasn't gotten any more speed. Yeah, but we'll get there. That's a canter. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
I'm not used to it.
Okay, but you stop, so that rewards him. Yeah. Yep, there he's getting a little slower by the gate. So every time you get by that gate, give a little leg, because he knows that's the exit. That's a good flat walk. Yeah, then when you feel up to it again, just dig a little bit more and see if he'll go a little faster. Yeah, that is faster. It's still a flat walk, but that's good. And just every time you feel okay, push him a little bit. When you don't feel okay, you just keep him the same speed. Yeah. Keep looking where you want to go, not where he's taking you. Good job. Yep. And then just watch your hands. They're starting to turn out. There you go. Yep. That's good. That's good. Yep. He's cutting in, but your speed's good. So that's fine. It's one thing at a time. Lean back just a little more. There you go. You're good. Your right leg's coming back a little too far. That's better. Just as you're asking him to go, try not to bring the leg back. Think of turning your toes out like a frog and then digging with your heel. Yep, because then you'll hit him more with your heel, which will be more annoying for him to go. Yep, you're still flat walking, but it's still good. You're almost there. Good, that's a good walk. But anytime you want him to go faster, think of turning your toes out like a frog and then using your heel. Yeah. Yep. So you're doing good with your leg. To get to his foxtrot, you just got to go like 1 or 2 miles per hour faster. Yeah.
It feels choppy.
Yes, it's supposed to.
Oh.
That's why it's called a foxtrot. Yes. So you'll feel like a little bounce, like if you were on that quarter horse and it did a little jog, that's what it's going to feel like. That's it. Yep, that was it. And then if it gets more bouncy, then you squeeze and relax on the rein. Yep, you're almost there. So now he's doing more of a little racking gait, but that's okay. Yep, don't worry about it.
It wasn't the foxtrot.
No. But you'll see it in the video, because when they do a foxtrot, their legs will look more like a V. When their legs are moving more similar, like together, not a pace, but it'll kind of be lateral. That'll be his little, well, saddle rack or saddle gait. It's the same thing. Yep, but it was totally fine. And sometimes you'll feel a little bounce with that. Either one was fine.
Did you get his head down?
No, don't worry about his head. I think that was too much to make you do. No. So you just keep trying to go slower and faster and just go back and forth. Yeah. Good. So that's his saddle gait. That's not a foxtrot, but that's fine. Yep.
Way more bouncy.
Yes. But that's nothing compared to trotting horses. Say, whoa, put your leg down, relax. Yep, so there you go.
What was that?
His canter. It feels scarier than it is. When you see it on video, you'll be like, oh, it really wasn't that fast. Yes. So again, you probably hit him with one leg and he thought that was his cue to canter. Yeah.
Was the foxtrot head down or up?
We want it down, but I was trying not to make you do too much at the same time, because with his head up, he gets more lateral, which will go more towards his saddle gait. So with his head down, it'll round his back and go more towards a trot. But you will feel a soft bounce, and sometimes people don't like it. So if you don't like it, you just let him do his saddle gait instead. Now it is. If you're trying a foxtrot, you want it lower, but you're leaning forward a little bit. That's it. So you want his head level with your pommel. That right there. Yep. It went down and then you kind of pulled it up, or when you released it came back up. I couldn't. There. Yep. That's where you want it. But if you ask him to do it, don't do it right by like Rona, because that's where you kept cantering. So I don't want him to think the wrong cue and you get nervous. So if you ask him in a different spot. Yeah, a little bit more leg, because as you're pulling on the reins, he's getting slower. That's better with his head if you're trying to foxtrot. Yeah. So and every time by that gate, try to cluck and go by the gate a little faster. Yeah, now he's pretty slow, which is okay if that's what you want to do. Yeah. Yeah, think of pushing him over, but don't look at his head. Yeah, and you can take a break if you want. All right. Yep. So more leg. That's it. Yep. You're good with your hand. You put enough pressure. You just don't have enough leg to back it off. So it's hard because, yes. But when you pull his head down, you got to have a little leg on there. You just got to be careful you don't spur him too much, because that's when you get that canter. Yeah, and then release, and then cluck, so he keeps going forward. Yeah, and lean back just a little. Good. Normally, like when you go to foxtrot, if the horse is not getting trotty, you can lean forward, but I'm just trying to make sure you don't because he kept cantering on you. Yep. Yes, yep. So like what I would try to do is every time you pass that tree in the gate, try to foxtrot there. Okay. Yep. So here you just keep doing what you're doing. Just don't let your reins get too short. Yeah, a little. That's better. So try to foxtrot here. So think of going a little faster. A little bit more. That's it. Yeah. Well, well. Well, kind of, yeah. He kind of did, he started to do it and then he kind of racked instead, but that's okay. So try it again. I thought it was, it looked like it, but his legs weren't right.
It was a lot smoother.
Yep. So keep trying it by the gate because that seemed to be a good spot. He didn't do anything wrong there. Yep. And then as you go faster, think of getting his head down. Cluck. A little bit more. Yep. You're good. That's okay. That was a little canter step. Now he's kind of doing a more of a saddle gait. Lean back a little bit. That's it. Yep. And then keep looking up. That's it. Better. Yep. And then keep going. He takes you to that spot because he wants to stop. All right. But look up, lean back a little bit. There you go. Yes. So work on steering, get your steering back again because I know he's taking you to the fence. And as long as you're not by Rona, it's okay if you lean forward a little bit because it'll make him a little more trotty. I just didn't want him to canter on you. Yeah, I think he's tired. That's what it is. So go a little bit more, try to get it. And if, you know, it's faster and it's smooth, then I would quit. So that's a good flat walk. Yep. Yeah, relax your arms a little bit and then a little bit more leg. Yep, stay in the middle so he doesn't get you next to the fence.
He's done.
I'll get it one more time. That's okay, that's his back end, that's a stifle. Yep, keep going. Yep. Good, keep going, he's looking for an out. All right, so just ask him now, see if you can get it. Yep, keep after him. Don't worry about his head, just keep going. There you go, keep going. Yep, that's better. Yep, now he's slowing down, unless you're doing that. There you go. Keep going. And then leg by the gate, keep clucking. Good. So keep going, but I'd pick a spot on the other side to quit. Because that was pretty good that time. And then level your hands, one's getting low. There you go.